by Shem, Yahushai, double honors to our apostles / elders, which are GMS. Blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching through truth, sincerity. With that being said, this is a response video to the video titled "Agree with Thine Adversary Quickly." Brother Yashawamba in Dallas did it, and that video moved me to add examples and angles of men of the Lord, great men, agreeing with their adversaries. I'm just going to bring out 2 examples. There's multiple examples, but through the Spirit, the brother was pointing out, like, Jake is too goddamn proud, man. They want to have it their way. They want to be Mr. Macho Man. They want to get themselves a corruptible crown. It's all about the goal. What are you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Are you doing this for men? Are you doing this to like I said in I believe in St. John, I believe the 6th chapter, it says you trying to exchange your righteous doings with another person. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go back and forth with your accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be working and laying your treasures up in heaven. Okay? So sometimes it takes taking the low road or the high road or you know what I'm saying, however you take it to accomplish the goal of serving the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? There are times that you don't agree with your adversary, but there's, for the most part, you know when it's, you know what I'm saying, when you're not supposed to do it. So I want to get this story because the brother brought out a valuable point that we are in captivity. We are in Babylon. Okay? So that's one part and one reason why you're supposed to agree with your adversary is because we're under captivity. Okay? Satan, man. Satan. Lord willing. Alright. In Baruch chapter there we go. Yeah, Spirit. In the Baruch chapter 2 verse 17 it says, "Open thine eyes, behold, for the dead that are in the graves, whose souls are taken from their bodies, will give unto the Lord neither praise nor righteousness. But the soul that is greatly vexed, which goeth stooping and feeble, and the eyes that fail, and the hungry soul will give thee praise and righteousness, O Lord. Therefore we do not make our humble supplication before thee, O Lord, our power, for righteousness of our fathers, for the righteousness of our fathers and our kings. For thou hast sent out thy wrath and indignation upon us, as thou hast spoken by thy servants the prophets, saying, Thus said the Lord, bow down your shoulders to serve the king of Babylon, so shall ye remain in the land that I gave unto your fathers. But if ye will not hear the voice of the Lord to serve the king of Babylon, I will cause to cease out of the cities of Judah and from without Jerusalem the voice of myrrh, and the voice of joy, and the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride, and the whole land shall be desolate of his inhabitants." Now, are we on some Nate shit, saying basically you're supposed to do whatever the government tells you? No. We are under, through the Spirit of the Most High, we're under this system, this beast of a system, which is orchestrated and ordained from the Most High unto Esau, which is the so-called white man, to rule over us. So we don't have any ability to tell a king what he's supposed to be doing when he's ruling over us. He's ordained to be ruling over us. You know what I'm saying? He's the king of Babylon. You know what I'm saying? So we're not in the place to sit there and tell him, you can't pull me over. You can't do this. You can't do that. And this law said, they wrote the laws. Yeah, they're the devil. They'll break them too. We're not in the place for that, man. We're not in the place for that. You know when you're in the place for it? When you write the laws. You go in there and establish and telling them. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you can do that is for one, preach on the highways and byways, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing the work. Just being a disciple. Stop trying to, like bro said, stop trying to be super nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're supposed to do. Okay? So, just want to get this real quick. 2 quick chapters. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing too big. And I want to get Acts 5:21. It says, but all 9 and 21 actually, Acts 9 and 21. It says, but all that heard him were amazed and said, is this not he that destroyed them which called this name in Jerusalem and came hither for that intent that he might bring them bound unto the chief priests? So this is talking about Paul right now. But Saul, which is the name I turned into Paul, but Saul increased the more in strength and confounded the Jews which dwelt at Damascus, proving that this is very Christ. And after that, many days were fulfilled that Jews took counsel to kill him, right? But they're laying a wait as known of Saul, and they watched the gates day and night to kill him. Then the disciples took him by night and let him down by the wall in the basket. Now, why did I bring this out? Because Paul was saying, I'm praying to the Most High. You pray to the Most High. You have faith. You have works too. He was smart, man. It's like niggas gonna try to kill me. So, why are we gonna tempt the Most High? Expect the Most High to swoop down and get you every fucking time, man? Sometimes some shit you can handle on your own, man. Like just getting out the car, handing over your ID. All right? He ain't ask you to put the RFID chip up in you, man. He ain't ask you to fucking eat a bowl of pork. He asked you for your fucking ID, man. But you want to be, I'm super Israelite and this and that. Now you want, now you crying, whimpering. The Lord ain't answer your prayers because you prayed amiss, man. So I want to get this last one. It ain't that much. But this what brung me to this, because I read this earlier, and the Spirit just say, hey, you gotta bring this out, man. You gotta bring this out. See here. Slacky, I can. All right. In St. John, start at 7. Right, start at 7. It says, the impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool, but when I am coming, another steppeth down before me, because they were standing in the pool that was troubled by the pool of water that was troubled by an angel to heal ailments. But he was so lame that he couldn't get up in there before somebody else got up in there. So Yahushua said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed and walk. Immediately the man was whole and took up his bed and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath. Okay? The Jews therefore said unto him that was cured, It is the Sabbath day. Is it not lawful for thee to carry thy bed? And he answered them, He that made me whole, the same said unto me, Take up thy bed and walk. All right? Then asked they him, What man is that which said unto thee, Take up thy bed and walk? And he that was healed was not who it was. For Yahushua conveyed himself away, a multitude being in that place. So you was going to that word conveyed in verse 13. All right. And that word convey goes back to Salakia. Yep, to bend one side, to bend to one side, to take oneself away, to turn oneself, to avoid a thing, to swim away, escape by swimming, to escape, slip away secretly. You know what I'm saying? So when you agree with your adversary quickly, you're basically what says you're avoiding to avoid a thing, to turn oneself, to make oneself away, swim away, escape by swimming, or to escape, slip away secretly. You know what I'm saying? You're basically avoiding a thing. All right, you're not in this thing to be macho, man. It's like, we gotta go. Come out here, do the work. Be a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Is that beneficial to the gospel, to the body? The Lord didn't answer your prayer for a reason, man. Because you prayed amiss. The guy in the video prayed amiss. You're supposed to, just like the Lord, he conveyed himself. He ducked off into the crowd. He didn't say, the Most High got me. I cannot be touched type of thing. Okay? You didn't tempt the Lord. Okay? So I just want to bring a little quick hit out. You know what I'm saying? showing that the difference between, you know, being bold and knowing when what time to, you know, get like how you get, you know, even King David, the spies, you know what I'm saying? You got to duck off, man. Paul ain't go to Jerusalem until he went to the Passover, man. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to say, call Lord Yabashim Ashai, the honor to our apostles, elders for the GMS. Blessed citation to you, brothers, after teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. Shalom.